Hey guys, so after 1 year and 1 month, we have finally returned to the world of Doctor Who with the return of Russell T Davies, David Tennant, Catherine Tate, Maury Gold, Rachel Talalay, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, and all these familiar faces coming back to make this new era. Of course, at least the three-part 60th anniversary. And I have some good things to say about it, some bad things to say about it. But overall, I thought it was an average episode. I'm gonna give it a C. I know you don't. I know people on the internet don't like nuanced opinions. It's either I love this thing or I hate this thing. But here I am with a nuanced opinion. Start off with the positives and then get to the negatives. Obviously, I love seeing David Tennant's Doctor back. He's a different kind of Doctor. He's not exactly the 10th Doctor. He's a lot more open about his feelings, I'd say, and you could hear in his voice that he's a bit gruff. Obviously, he's like in his 50s now, but he still has that energy about him that you love. And of course, Catherine Tate as Donna. She is brilliant. Like, she's probably one of my favorite actresses at this point, and her performance as Donna is as if she never left. Though, she's a bit matured, she's a very good mother, but she still has that brashness and stubbornness, boldness that you expect from Donna. So it's just always lovely to see her again. Same with her, like, mom and husband. I'm glad they brought them back too. We also get the return of Murray Gold. No offense to the composer who did Jodie's era, but Murray Gold's music I always preferred. It was a lot more, like, bombastic and cinematic, kind of similar like John Williams or something. Of course, Rachel Talalay directs this episode. She directs some of my favorite Peter Capaldi episodes. It's kind of funny because a couple of days ago I was at the Doctor Who con, and she was there. So she was like giving a commentary on Heaven Sent, and so it's just really interesting to hear things from a director's perspective. So that was kind of cool. Then she directed this episode, and this episode was very like cinematic in quality. It doesn't feel like the old Russell T Davies era in terms of like directing styles. Very much more like you're watching a movie and less like you're watching a TV show. I didn't notice a huge increase in budget. Like there was a couple big explosions and stuff, but a lot of it seemed still kind of, moderate budget, just filmed extremely well. I'd love for them to bring back Rachel Talalay in the next season too with Shudigawa. But yeah, there's some negatives in the episode too. I gotta say though, one more positive, the dialogue is a lot better. I feel like Chibnall, his dialogue's not as strong as I gotta say. But at least in this episode, they talk like normal people for most of it, so that's nice. Yeah, that's always nice to see. I have two main negatives about this episode. So some people have criticized Doctor Who for being all woke and, you know, stuff like that. I don't really, uh, there's, I don't really like using that word. I just feel like I don't know. It's been overused so much in media criticism. The only scene that really bugged me was when they're talking about how like, oh, gender doesn't mean anything. Gender's a concept. But then like 2 minutes later, they're insulting the doctor for being a man again, and it's just like, I don't know, guys. Maybe take your own advice. And the other big negative I have was Donna's memory coming back and there being no repercussions of it. The whole tragedy of Donna losing her memory in Journey's End was because like she's changed so much as a character until then, grown like personally, that her losing her memory kind of is this very sad thing. And we're told if she ever remembers the doctor again, she'll die. Well, it turns out that's not the case because she had a daughter, and that made her give some of the energy away. I don't understand the ending. It's very confusing. The doctor doesn't understand the ending, and he's like, What's going on?" They're like, "Stupid man." So I don't know, and I feel like a kind of a cop out ending when the Donna can now remember the doctor and everything's fine again. It's as if none of that ever happened. It's like, oh, I'm fine again. Everything's okay. I could remember everything and not die. Like, if I was the writer, I would have preferred to have, like, she remembers stuff again, she saves the day, saves the city, but then dies in the process. Very tragic ending, very heroic sacrifice, but they don't go down that route. It's like, kind of robbing Johnny's end of its dramatic weight. But, you know, like I said, it didn't ruin the episode for me, though the episode didn't have that many highs in terms of its plot. I did like the Meep. The Meep was kind of funny. Um, and, you know, the whole chase sequence. Like, I kind of knew the Meep was going to be evil. I don't know. It just seemed like too good to be true. And I'm just kind of a. I'm kind of a cynical person anyway, so I don't trust anybody. So I wasn't that surprised by it, but still an entertaining character. But yeah, the whole Donna getting her memory back and insulting the doctor for being a man, those kind of huge negatives. But the positives, like I said, the directing, the acting, the music, you know, the dialogue, that was good too. And Donna's characterization as a good mother is something you're not really surprised by, but you know, it's good to see. I like seeing good parents in media. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the Star Beast down in the comments below. I'll be back talking about the Wild Blue Yonder, which is episode 2 next week. I have not seen any trailers for it because for the most part I like to go blind when watching shows and movies. Same with Fargo, I didn't watch any of the trailers before watching that. So yeah, hopefully the next episode is a bit better than this one because I'm gonna give this one a C. Better than most Chibnall episodes, not as good as most Davies episodes of the past era. So you know, kind of middling for me. But like I said, hopefully it gets better. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.